Welcome back, Pisces, to your Saturday read. So now Spirit is going to get involved for everything that you've been going through this week. The two cards that came out when it was talking about like Spirit help and reconnection to Spirit was the Magician and the Star, which is fantastic because I feel the message is simple, although we complicate things. Although it sounds simple, what I'm hearing is it sounds simple enough to say to you. Something like, in perfect alignment, you're in tune with your magic. Right. It's like somebody, well, learn how to drive and then you'll be able to get somewhere. You've got to do all the work first. So they don't mean to oversimplify it, Pisces, but it is the basic message that comes through with those beautiful cards. Now today I'm going to be using the Enchanted Map of the Oracle and the Good Tarot. So if you want to find those decks and affiliate links that'll help this channel, it's in the link below. It says find your deck. It'll take you to a website. They're all alphabetically listed. So this would be under E for Enchanted Map, and this would be under G for Good Tarot. There you go. Is it J or G? I forget. Since I'm French, they're reversed, but you understand. Yeah, it is G. G, sorry. Jane is J. So, yeah, easy to remember. Sometimes Jane gets a moment of, ugh. It's because in French it's reversed. The G in English is J in French. So in French I would say Jane, c'est J, and good, c'est J. So it's, I don't know. When you add a couple of languages, it starts getting a little bit fuzzy at times. Wishing well. I like this. Look at this. Look at this, Pisces. Okay, so this fits completely with this card, the Star and the Magician. As soon as you get hold of your magic, as soon as you can align your energy, your magic becomes accessible and your dreams come true. So right away when I heard wishing well, it's wishing it won't make it so. Doing it will make it so. That's a good one. Let's see what it has to say here. Desire is a sacred impulse for life. Feel it, but let go of all attachment to ownership. Desire is the most important impulse for creating life. Now you're seeing the relationship between desire and inspiration, and sensing that moment of truth when you feel the inception of new life. Is this an aha moment like we had all week, you guys? When everything makes sense. Perhaps you recognize a soulmate or conceiving a baby or an idea. The Wishing Well card awakens you to the presence of unseen forces that enable new beginnings. Divine Intelligence activates the field of possibilities where new life is co-created in a magical way. Magician card. Neither you nor anyone else can know how or why this happens. It just does. To that end, you can't control the process of growth. Rather, you must step aside to be a channel for higher forces and relinquish any attachment to how this new creation should appear or when. Form your intention, take action by dropping the coin into the wishing well, then trust in spirit, prepare to be amazed. Right. So for some of you who are thinking, well, I've worked so hard, you have, and it's not in vain, is what they're saying here. It isn't in vain, okay? But you have to let go of it. You have to do the work, then put your intention out there. This is what I'm creating for myself, such as, not don't wish for it, just say it as in you're in the action of. This is what I'm creating for myself. It is a foregone conclusion that I'm going to be moving forward in my journey, in my life of abundance, and then let it go and keep going on your journey. Keep working on it. That's what they're trying to say here. Keep working on it. Everything is fine. Okay? Your wishes are going to come true. Not a problem. You just have to give it a chance. 4 plus 8 is 12. 1 plus 3, 1 plus 2 is 3. So 3, 6, 9. You're at the beginning. Okay? You're great, Pisces. You're doing fantastically well. The star is number 8. It's working so hard on everything. 1 here, the Magician, is just the beginning. Okay, for some of you, the 1 may even represent that you've already started on your journey. Okay, you're watching me and you're watching me tell people, you know, you're going to get started, you're going to get started. But you're actually already started on your journey. You're already going. You're already on your way. But you're not feeling like, it's almost like a not feeling it vibe. But don't worry, it is there. It is absolutely there. You've put the intention forward. You've done the work. You're doing fine. All right, Pisces. So let's look at these. Wow. The cards are all coming out. Yeah. Just going to put these here. Okay, Pisces, yeah, hold up. A hold up is a going on. At least that's what you're feeling inside of yourself. You have the Devil card. Those good old guilt, temptation, restrictions coming up. Okay? That's what it's been feeling like for you. You feel like you've been in battle. Definitely that 9 of Wands that we were seeing at the beginning of the week. It's been hard. The Ace of Air showing the breakthrough is feeling like you're missing it. Okay? But you're not. You're not. You're seeing it. The hold up is the breakthrough. So when you figure that out, you'll be fine. There's no problem. And then you have that Tower. You know you're not in a tower, but you're feeling kind of, because it's reverse. But I feel like you feel the remnants of it. You feel like, oof, you know, this was a hard one. It's like I'm still dealing with all the dust from the building falling down. Ugh, it's gross. And it's given you that perspective, but perspective is also limbo. So it's a double-edged sword. There's a lot, all the double cards are feeling very double this week to me. The Moon, the 2 sides of the Moon. The Hangman, the 2 perception of the Hangman. The 9 of Wands, the 9 of Pentacles, the 2 sides of the story. Which way are you going to take it? So I feel that there's been a lot of struggle. But Spirit has been saying that your wishes are still coming true, Pisces. Nothing is being, you're not losing out on anything. Everything happens for a reason. I feel like a broken record, but it does. It really does. It happens for a moment, a second, an hour, a week. It happens for as long as it will take for you to grasp the meaning. It even comes back in cycles if you don't deal with it this time and manage to go away. I feel like it's the parent at one point, they go, okay, go ahead. But then by the end of that cycle, you're going to be dealing with that problem again. So you didn't actually avoid it at all. You just delayed it. So as Pisces, my wish to you is that you embrace all the problems that meet your path. That you you happen upon and go, all right, let's deal with this sucker, you know, head on. Is it me? Is it you? Is it the situation? What am I supposed to look at? How do I fix this? How do I look at it? Is it fixable? Is this a walk away process? Or is this something I have to fix inside myself? Because either way, you are looking at it straight on with wide open eyes, with alignment, okay, and with your magic toolbox in tow, which is your awareness of it, your adaptability, and you're going to go in and fix it. And when you fix it, you get one step closer to what you really want. So it all works in and all intertwines together, Pisces. And this the top row, it's just a week of, yeah, that was something. That was something. Okay. Remember, retrograde had a lot to do with it. Okay. I hear a lot of readers say that when you're in a retrograde, you should take the cards are fooling you, or you know, I like to think that the energy is fooling you as well, okay? Into fooling you that you are stuck and restricted, that you can't see a clear way, that this has left you tired and tower weary and stuck. Switch it around, okay? Take it as in that came in, this guilt and this restriction came in to remind you that you haven't finished doing the work here, and that you need to see clarity, and that you need to finish cleaning up that tower, and you need to see the perspective to move forward. So let's turn it around, okay? There are two ways to see everything. Retrograde is making it painfully apparent in the last week that there are two different ways to take things. Retrograde itself means that it feels like everything is going in reverse. It's not that it is. It's just the way that the alignment is, okay? So remember, you're still in alignment even when you don't feel in alignment. Wow, it was pretty deep. Thanks for the planetary alignments for getting involved in my reading. I always appreciate it when they do. They just add a new level of complication to my life. Oh, my angels are shrugging, going, you asked for it. I did. I can't complain. Have you ever seen guides shrug? It's interesting. They really get that. Whatever. I wonder sometime if they do say, oh, another complaining human. Big surprise. I would. Okay, so you have the Queen of Fire in reverse. You have the Page of Fire in reverse. Right away, all I heard is walk before you run, crawl before you walk. I think that's what might be putting you off as well, is that you think that the fact that you got stopped somewhere in the middle, Pisces. Right, okay. These two came out together. Okay, that you got stopped somewhere in the middle here, Pisces. It's like, okay, I want to be the Queen of Fire. I want to be that masterful energy, but actually I feel more like the Page of Fire. I can only deal with this this situation. Because they're levels of energy, right? The Page is less than the Queen. It's like a lower energy, not a lower, but less experienced energy, a more innocent energy. And you may have thought that you had like the masterful energy of the Queen, going, I can do this, I am the challenge meter upper, I can do anything. Yes, I just made up a word. But then you were made to feel like you were more like the Page of Fire, going, okay, one little fire at a time, that's what I can deal with. And it's making you feel, I'm going to go to these more after, it's making you feel more like a novice than a professional. Okay, that's the big thing. Spirit is trying to tell you, though, that every little thing that you deal with, big fire, little fire, any fire that you're putting out, that you're dealing with, it is contributing to your transformation, which is the Death card. Okay? These beautiful fires that you are lighting, igniting, putting out, whatever you're doing, all the good work that you're doing right here, it's causing a beautiful transformation within you. Your holdups are actually transforming you for your journey. All the time. Every day. All the little things, you know, from stubbing your toe, to having a shout out with somebody. It's all in the works of things. My life has so much more meaning when I look at it with eyes of signs and signals. And I feel very grateful for that, for everything. Some days the day go really bad, sometimes the week go really slow. If they go slow, I remind myself that maybe I'm supposed to stop and look at something. Maybe I'm supposed to understand something. Sometimes the readings are trying to tell me something for you, Pisces. So I embrace it all. Instead of getting angry and depressed and tired, we just pursue, we just continue, and we just persevere, move forward, okay? But you can embrace it and make it something like gratitude, like I said, the Nine of Pentacles, and say, yes, I'm going to embrace the lesson and let's work on it. Or I can make it the Nine of Wands and just sit here and feel sorry for myself because I've had to work so hard on it, okay? Both of them will get me to the same point as the whole meaning of this week. But which one are you going to embrace? I'd much rather embrace something that will bring me clarity, where I feel like I'm proceeding forward, even though with difficulty, that I'm still seeing and embracing the wisdom that's coming in. Because I'd rather transform from the experience instead of having to survive it. Wow, okay, the messages are coming in a lot clearer. I'm so glad that retrograde is done. I'm glad that Spirit is very chatty instead of feely. And if you don't understand what I'm talking about, it's in the readings the last couple of days. It was very hard to get messages like vocally coming through. It was more like a feeling of, oof. Okay. So what else does Spirit have to say? Because these are complete Spirit readings. Queen of Air. Let's see here. Nine of Air. Let's take one more. Eight of Air. Oh my. Look at all this blue. Look at all this blue coming in. Okay, let's see Pisces. Let's see what they have to say. Okay, so definitely the message from Spirit, what they really wanted you to pay attention to, is how you reacted to things. Okay? How you block yourself up and stress yourself out. And you do it because of the Queen is very strong of character. And you're lucky that I associate with her, so I know her very well. I also know what her problems are. She is so smart and she is so strong that sometimes she avoids things, such as a king. The survival mode of the Queen is it's so formidable. It is so amazing. She can get through anything. But can she really? Or is she just simply going through the motions to survive another day? Okay? And that was a differentiation this week with all of this air energy. Are you motioning and going through the motions of moving forward, still in grief, still in block, because you're too much in that survival, I am strong, I hear Gloria Gaynor singing, I will survive. No emotion, okay? I'm going to slam the door on that, and you're going to regret, and there you go, and I'm stronger than you thought, and that's it. No person's an island, no person can do it alone, okay? Eventually that stuff catches up to you. You use that strength when you need it to survive. You use that strength to move forward and push people away, and that is really wonderful. It's good. It's good. It's a survival instinct. But when you start living by that motto, you push a lot of good people away. You push a lot of lessons away too. Because then when things become just difficult, not for you to survive, you push that away too, because you know you've done it before. The thing is, it will still prey on your mind. It will still block you on your journey. And it's going to make it terribly hard for you to take flight. I've told you guys that I've seen a lot of owls. I think it was last week or this week. Look at this owl, okay? This is coming to tell me right to my face. Take the wisdom of the words that I speak. Take the wisdom of what your spirit guides are trying to tell you. Running away, even in strength, from something is just going to create blocks for you. Okay? Your heart needs to open up. I felt the need to add a lot of green overnight to this table, because and this beautiful green crystal, so that you could feel. I needed to put the heart back here for it to be represented on the table. Because a lot of times we try to survive so hard, and rightfully so, okay? A lot of us have gone through a lot. You guys who know my story have been through many, many things. The Queen of Swords has saved my ass more than I can count. But at one point, Pisces, it's going to make you deal with the emotions of the things that you have tried to avoid to save yourself. The stuff that was truly saving yourself and putting you in survival mode. The perils that you needed to get yourself out of. That's all well and fine. But you can't live by the mind and the strength of character alone. Your energies need to be realigned. Okay? For the magic to happen, you can't just be the Queen of Swords. You have to rebalance her out with other things, with all the other elements which are here. The 7 chakras and the 5 elements. Okay? Air, water, fire, earth, all the chakras. To really follow your star. These are terrific cards of balance. And the balance needs to be restored. Until it is, you're going to be living with blocks and anxieties. They're going to return. They're going to come back. They're going to, there was that word, they're going to manifest in different ways in your life, and they're going to return in different cycles until you do. That is the big message from them today. What you're not seeing is that this is burdens, and this card is the 10 of Fire, which is the card of oppression. But I look at the papers and all of these burning, and I feel right away more a sense of burning bridges, burning things in hopes that they'll disappear. If I don't see them, they don't exist type of deal. And it isn't true. They live inside of you. They remain there. They remain there, looking for another opportunity for you to balance them out. All right, Pisces. So this was your first reading. I'm going to come back and let Spirit put their 2 cents in. They usually do. They have been the Saturday reading is all about Spirit, and I mean, it's basically them in the morning and them in the extended. So it's a really great reading to be a part of, because I feel like they're really giving you some good things, good advice, good healing. Okay? All right, Pisces. I will see you in the second reading. Love, light, and blessings. Please stay safe, and I will see you soon.